Hi, I'm Diane Casperson, and this is my dear friend Cindy Wakefield. Today, we are here to tell you, first of all, that we're not famous, but breast cancer is. And we are excited to tell you about a new book called New Breast Friends, Surviving Cancer Twice. I feel like I've always been purposed in my heart to write a book. In fact, other people have said, Diane, you have so much to say, why don't you get it down on paper? And I kind of put it on the back shelf, didn't know how to get it started. But Cindy and I met when our oldest children were married, and we got close during that process of planning the wedding. And after the wedding, I shared with her how, I had this on my heart, and I was so filled with thankfulness. And I think that's the only word I can describe my life with cancer, is that I'm thankful to be alive and to have witnessed the day of my oldest daughter getting married. I have 4 children, and that was a milestone that I was just so thankful. And I thought, I've got to get this thankfulness out and share with others. So when Cindy and I started talking about this, she said, hey, I have some writing ability. Let's just kick this around. And we produced a book.
We did, because we talked about it initially, and Diane told me her story, because I really wasn't familiar with Diane's story. I've personally never had breast cancer. I know people who have. And I didn't realize that she had had breast cancer twice. So when she started laying out the details of her story, it was overwhelming for me to know what she had been through. And then I felt that it was such a powerful story for those women who were going through not just breast cancer, but any kind of trauma in their lives, who were looking for a real person who had survived, and how they survived. What was it that lifted them up?
You can tell about cancer, you can learn all the medical terms, you can know everything that the doctors and nurses will tell you. But I think until you get side by side with somebody that's traveled those shoes, I needed a mentor myself, and I think that was my inspiration too, because she helped me so much. And I still call her and ask her questions about, well, how did you handle this, and what did you do here? I always had this in my heart and didn't know how to get it on paper, because I don't have any writing experience. And every time I started, it just wouldn't, my thoughts wouldn't be organized, and I just couldn't get it done. But I think that's what also makes the book special, is it's because it's not it's an easy read, a short chapter. It's not a long, dragged out my life with cancer. It is the real stuff. Cindy and I are especially proud of the cover. I had it in my head, in my mind, that I wanted to have a picture of an embrace. And I know all you women out there's lots of different kinds of hugs. There's a, how you doing hug, and there's a goodbye hug. But we tried to capture an embrace, because I think my breast friends in my life deserve an embrace. They are my breast friends. The women in my life that helped me to get through and walk me through, and they were right with me every step of the way. And I really attribute my survival to those gals, those breast friends, and my faith, and my family. And if I didn't have those, I don't know where I'd be.
Yeah, I think that anyone who reads the book will find out that it's even more than just Diane's story. It's really her testimony, and it's a powerful testimony. And those women that played a role in that testimony are sprinkled throughout the book. And the embrace on the cover, are Diane's 2 beautiful daughters. And, the love of your family, the love of your friends, the love of your Lord.
Absolutely.
It's powerful.